Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is season 51 War 1, where Loki gets his butt kicked by Nefti. They're going to win. They're a great war alliance. Congrats to those guys. That's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about how I'm a bad planner. So I'm having Adam Warlock, Miguel, and originally I was going to bring the Jockstrap, but no, I benched Anti-Venom because I had to bring Red Skull because Nefti had some interesting bands, some interesting placements, stuff we hadn't seen before. And a plan that I had originally for a fight didn't work out, and so I had to switch my team to get Red Skull on it, so that way I could fix that problem. But first, we're on path 5A. We have a tactic defender here, Mr. Fantastic, and my favorite tactic attacker is Cheelith, but she was one of the bans, and so instead I'm going to go with my second favorite, which is Adam Warlock, who in theory would be perfect because he creates his own openings, he's easily getting to get that clarity, and he has really great damage that doesn't depend on debuffs, or so I thought. Because what I had forgotten about is that Adam Warlock's kit, and in fact his damage rotation, how you want to play him, relies on that taunt there. And boom, the small percentage that Mr. Fantastic had to evade because of one debuff triggers before I can get the clarity up. And now I've got to get this guy down. And this is going to be fine. Like, I've got clarity now, I'm going to knock him down. But one of the things that I forgot is that when I knock down the defender, obviously right back at it means he's going to become debuff immune for a period of time, which means I can't place my taunt on him. So when I throw my special 2, I'm ordinarily expecting the defender to immediately throw a special into me, right? There, Mr. Fantastic just attacks me. And I was like, that's weird. Why didn't he throw the special? It's because in my head, I had forgotten about the right back at it. Now, this is not a dangerous fight. The small amount of damage I took through poor play at the beginning and getting this set up, I've already healed back to a full yellow bar. And spoiler alert, I'll solo this fight with a full yellow bar. But it is something that I had to understand, and I failed to understand it both as a planner and as a player. I've only subsequently sort of realized what was going on here, why this Adam Warlock fight was different than my past experiences. And it's because I'm so used to that taunt effect, which doesn't apply here. So that's just food for thought for the future. It means I need to alter my playstyle. Okay? But like I said, it's that same sort of mistaken understanding of the interplay with Adam Warlock's kit. It's going to affect me a little bit here on Onslaught, although this is a great matchup. I fought a ton of Onslaughts with Adam Warlock in Battlegrounds. So again, I'm very cool handling this fight. And so I think instead of, being particularly erudite about this whole thing, I'm just going to go ahead and speed up the video. Because it is a long fight against Adam Warlock, against Onslaught. Not only is he a big tanky dude, and this is a rank 3, but, you want to bait out those special 1s. You can't push him really to a special 2. And so you got to, it just means that it's a slow fight, especially with protection shielding. And yeah. We're doing fine. I really appreciate the Spring of Sorrow that gave us all an opportunity to learn and understand how to dex Onslaught Special 1. I understand that Dorky Dave may have put out a video recently on how to punish the Special 1, but I haven't watched it yet. I thought it was funny that I finally got to hit him with a special 2 with protection shielding down, and it immediately shot me up to 3 bars of power because of the power back boost I was running for these first 2 fights. Because I don't get nearly as much power back because the shielding was up then. All right, we'll finish it with a striker and be done with this Onslaught. All right, we're going to move to path 2 in section 2. And first up, we have a Sassy. Obviously, we want to use Miguel for Sassy. He's the best counter. He's even better than Luke in this fight because, Luke can still gain buffs from the node. Miguel can't. Ordinarily, I have my Jockstrap giving me the wither at the start of the fight. I don't have it here, but I will parry heavy to get the exhaustion that prevents all the wrath charges from accumulating. And then I'm just going to parry and combo Sassy like a normal basic fight. Not a Miguel special, so I can build with 2 bars of power, hit him with a special 2. Now I've got a wither, and now I go back into playing Miguel style and just building up all those ruptures and letting the ruptures do the work. dexing stuff in. Yeah, really easy fight, even without the jock. Just got to approach it a little bit differently, you know? All right, so let's go to the next fight, which is this idoom, a global defender on the EMP mod node. And I originally assigned myself Adam Warlock, but I'm reading these nodes just before I go in, and that prey on the weak sort of freaks me out a little bit, because I'm like, okay, if I'm going to use Adam Warlock on this fight, I need to probably pop an invul and really nuke this guy. So then I went and looked at idoom's kit, because if you're going to try to nuke a character while tanking SB3s with an invul, you needed to see what their special 3 in fact does. And so when I was looking at his kit, I realized, oh shit, his aura reduces unblockable effects, prevents them from happening, minus 100% ability accuracy reduction. And so Adam Warlock wouldn't work on this fight at all. And I was like, what the hell am I going to do? Well, when you're unsure about what to do, let's do some crazy Miguel shit. So what is the strategy? Power start 1. We're going to parry heavy off the bat. Then we're going to re-parry heavy. We're going to re-parry heavy one more time. And again, we're doing this to build power. We'll dodge the special 1. Now we just need one more. We get the re-parry right into the special 2. Now we've got a wither on this mofo. And now we can just play this like a Miguel fight, right? Miguel can do tactic defenders. It's very easy to hit into block during the auto block phase. And as long as you are rapidly hitting into block, you won't be parrying yourself. During the evade phase, if they hold block, you just go up there, medium and turtle. It's just like a one hit. And yeah, this becomes a very, very easy fight. I think I misdexed special 1, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? I'm not going to be using Miguel again after this. But I'm pretty happy with... I'm disappointed in myself for not seeing these planning problems, but I'm happy that I, at least insofar as my fights were concerned, I solved them with actual gameplay, you know? All right, so here's this green goblin that was problematic. I had assigned Magneto hoping that you could parry heavy your way into oblivion, but the high energy diet was really preventing any damage from the parry heavy from Magneto unless it was a crit. And it, you know, the guy timed out and got the dude, 50% down. So I brought in Red Skull, and I said, I'll have tons of access to the heal blocks for the heavy. And so there was a discussion of, well, what's the best rotation for Red Skull? And, we were talking about, well, parry light, we got to worry about the global. And I just got into the fight and I realized parry heavy is going to be fine. It's going to be totally fine, because we're going to lose armors, and then we're going to get them back, and then lose them and get them back, and eventually we're going to be here to special 3, and we'll nail Green Goblin with special 3. He'll never regen. He'll never gain a cunning charge. He'll never go unblockable, and in fact, in this fight, he's never even going to throw a special. So great job for the revamp and rework of Red Skull there, even though he is a Nazi bastard. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next life, Jack.